Men of Reddit, what is the bro code you should never break? If your bro is on a date with a new girl and you're in a group setting, help him out by asking your bro about the things that make him special. Hey bro, are you going to be a ski instructor again this year? Dude, you still rocking the guitar? Give him the chance to shine and be modest while he talks about himself. If a bro is about to cheat on his wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, you get to intervene once. If he's sober enough to stand, look you in the eyes and tells you to frick off, your hands are clean. You tried. If he's too fricked up, get him out of Dodge before he does something stupid you could stop. Heck yeah, I talked drunken my best bro out of cheating on his girlfriend because I knew he loved her and I knew that I'd have to listen to him go on about his guilt for the rest of our goddamned lives. It worked and now he's happily married to the girlfriend. Never cockblock your mate unless necessary and never hit him in the balls. Only exception is in self-defense or if he truly deserves it. I completely cockblocked a friend of mine. The girl was a friend of my then GF. I knew she had an STD, and I also knew he didn't know, was super drunk, and wouldn't have been okay with it if he was sober. We almost got into a fist fight that night, but I'd make that same decision over again. If your bro is headed downhill into drugs and alcohol, as a bro it is your job to intervene and save his butt. Yes bro, but don't violate your own safety and don't be afraid to ask other bros and peeps for assistance with the saving of this poor addicted bro. 1. Never knowingly frick another man's woman. 2. If you do so unknowingly, and find out afterwards, at least give him the opportunity to find out what happened. He may want to remain ignorant, but at least he was given that choice. Respect. That's it. Whether it's sleeping with your boy's girl or just casually running your fricking mouth or a whole slew of things. Respect your friend enough to not interfere with his crap, unless it's a well-intentioned interference. Don't let your friends get addicted to crack or bang your friend's girl. Someone more wise than myself once told me there are 3 things of a fella you should never mess with: his car, his lunch, and his lady. I concur. Very wise indeed. I would add his money, but real bros won't anyway. Solid list. Leviticus 20:13. You shall not lie with a male as with a woman. It is an abomination. It says it right in the Bible. You do not lie to other men. Lying to chicks is totally okay though. No way. It says don't lie with a male as with a woman. Clearly, this means that you can lie to men as long as there are 2 of them. Mum of a bro is always off limits, but a stepmom is fair game if she initiates it or is wearing at least one piece of leopard print. Especially if her hand is stuck in the sink or she's stuck under the table or window. This is controversial, but don't marry your best friend's sister. If your marriage goes sour, the bro will have to choose between his sister and his best friend, and you might be the one left behind. Step away when a bro is trying to get in. Steven always has to stick around and address you guys like each other. Thanks Stefan. Bro, I would never. Personal top 5. 1. Your bro sisters, ex, GF, aunts, and mother are all off limits. Period. 2. If your bro is sad, you are to comfort him and then not bring it up. 3. If your bro help you with something like heavy lifting, provide food. 4. Your bro's firearms may not be used outside of his presence. 5. Do not drink your bro's booze supply unless he offers first. If respect for your bro is something you've got, no matter how smart, silly or hot, and even if he loves her, but she loves him not, you must never let a bro fall for a thought. No matter the looks, how supple the breasts, nor even how fat that butt is, you must reach out and slap off of his face the seduction of rose-tinted glasses. For to follow a thought is the cause for divorce, and a brother of brothers won't allow such remorse. If she's kind and loyal, then support them of course, and if she is not, you should know this recourse, that, despite his pains of not having the pleasure and if he regrets what he could have got, I'll say it again, and once more for good measure, you must never let a bro fall for a thought. Tears in my eyes. Step in and tell your bro if you see he's making a woman uncomfortable. Go to look out for our female bros as much as the male ones. But do so in a way that doesn't dig him even deeper in a hole. Unless it's actually bad and you need to intervene urgently. In that case it's not salvageable regardless. My buddy's ex-wife is now married to his supposed best friend. I don't think I've ever seen a more blatant bro code violation. If you get a bro or group of bros to help you move, you repay them with either a tank of gas, pizza or beer. Never take their help for granted. Not a dude, but if your bro found wife material and is talking about messing it up with another woman, you remind him what he has and where he was before her. Sometimes it's hoes before brothers. Facts, swallow that pill. They made a decision to fall in love with somebody who truly understands them. Somebody who sees them as they want to be seen, which may be a different person than what the bros see. Obviously I'm not condoning them straight up ditching their bros for her, but dang, if he chooses to stay the night in with her, it doesn't mean that he's p-whipped. He might actually want to spend some quality time with her and chill the frick out. Don't get mad if the homie wanna chill with his girl and put in some quality time with her. That's not a hoe, that's a girl bro, and perfectly acceptable. It's been haunting me for years. My friend, he's quite good looking and was in a relationship of 4 years. I have personally met the girl whom he's dating many times and she's super serious about him. But this guy always went around having many affairs, even with married women. She was quite close to me and I told her about it. You know what happens next? He shouted at me and all my FRNDS. We were a group of 8, kept distance from me, siding with him, and she's still with him. Did I break any code here? I honestly can't think keeping adultery of a bro when his girl is super serious a secret is bro code. Nor frick him. I do the same, but with proof so it can't be denied. Cheating is one of the few things I'll throw literally anyone under the bus for. Anyone who defends them is just as bad. If your bro is having troubles with mental health problems and reaches out to you, don't belittle him. Help him find the help he needs. Suicide is one of the biggest killers in young men around the world. Look out for each other like real bros do. When a bro comes to you with a problem, that means he can't deal with it himself and seeks help. You need to at the very least give your bro a good advice over a beer and save the jokes for later. A bro should always help another bro stay out of a fist fight. If a fight is inevitable, a bro should have each other's back. At work, a bro and I have a code in which we shall never poo shame each other. The washrooms there are quite sensitive, so when we go for meetings, because we absolutely cannot miss it, the toilets sometime back up and the sensors suck. As you try and lift your pants and tie the belt, the sensor goes off. When you open the door and try to leave, the sensor goes off. So when you cause a clog, the toilet spits everything back out. It is a nightmare. We created a brown ribbon for our support group. It says overflow, overcome. It is your duty to immediately delete bro's browser history upon his death. If there is time, you are allowed to have a peek prior to deletion. If it's a third wheel situation, and your friend is hitting it off, make something up and leave. I had a very handsome friend in college and I became quite good at this. If your buddy has a GF fiancé wife who makes subtle digs at him in front of you and or other friends for the sole purpose of embarrassing or humiliating him, always take his side. When he's dealing with passive-aggressive harassment, he needs someone to back him up. Don't pick P over your best friend. He will always be there for you, the P won't. Unless you keep picking P, then he's gone. That is why I no longer have a best friend of 25 years. It's such an overused joke, but I'm being serious. Do not stand next to another guy at a urinal. I know it's usually not to be creepy, but everyone takes it a different way, so just don't do it. If your bro so ties to hook up with you, you play along only long enough to get proof you can show him. Ghost them, and let him know immediately. Always tell your bros if their so is doing them dirty, but get proof you can show them if possible. Love can make you blind, but abusive so's can dull the other senses too. Be prepared to put in some effort to snapping them out of it. If a bro comes to you and needs help, needs to talk, heck, even if he doesn't come to you and you can recognize the signs, you reach out and you be there for that bro. Bros gotta be looking out for bros. Aside from the don't frick your bros girl, your bro needs an emergency rescue and you're not busy, put down the beer and go rescue them. Whether they ran out of gas, broke down, need pulled out act. We all need bros we can call in for assistance, no questions asked, then return the favor someday. If you get in an argument with your friend and then cut him away from your life, Don't tell other people his secrets, or any sensible information about him that could bring him down in the eyes of others. Just stay silent and don't freaking start gossiping. It really screams crappy person. If you think his broad is a nut job, tell him before he falls in love. But it's really only your opinion, so offer it once and step back. Bros, if your bro says she's a nut job, she is a nut job. Bros won't pass that type of judgment off lightly. I had multiple bros try to talk me out of dating an incredibly toxic girl years ago, but I was blinded by the bedroom skills and wouldn't listen. All I can say is that was both a big mistake and a big life lesson. You absolutely do not take his last beer, even if he tells you to. And if you do, like by mistake, take his last beer, you replace it ASAP with at least a 6-pack his favorite brand. Don't look at anyone's phone without asking. Doesn't really fit in here, but it is important. People will defend that crap with their lives. Don't go after your bro's excess. Seriously, don't do that. Better cut off your dong with a rusty axe rather than stick it in there. Every guy is a bro until he specifically picks a fight with you. Always be chill and friendly until provoked. When provoked, do the bare minimum necessary to defend yourself. Don't try to get back at someone or get a step above them. Just convince them to frick off and ignore it. Leave it be. If your bro messages you in a private convo, separate from the bro group chat, and they tell you something really personal, never just expect the rest of the bros know this story. Feign ignorance if another one of them brings it up too. Not your place to tell someone's personal crap. The only exception to this is if it's something that could seriously harm said bro and you can't fix it yourself. Let the other bros know right away. If you're the designated driver sober, you are obliged by bro law to be acting babysitter to all those who are plastered. Unless if you are at a party you've been invited to where 70% or more of the attendees are drunk. In such a case, they are simply one of the crowd and you are not responsible for their well-being or actions. This does not apply in bars or clubs, invites and house parties only. If your bro is seriously dedicated and passionate about something that isn't detrimental to his health, don't make fun of him for it. 1. Bros before hoes. 2. Never bang, flirt with or hit on a girls your bro is dating, married to, or even just likes. 3. When a bro is in a fight, you be there for him, win or lose. 4. Never let a bro drive fricked up. 5. A secret is a secret regardless of how bad or illegal it is. You tell no one. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video. Bye for now.